Pete, North Las Vegas. This is a follow-up video to a video I did yesterday. Some issues I was having when I installed the rear A2 sight. What's presently installed is the Rock River Arms sight base with a Fulton Armory indexing drum. So what happened yesterday was when I tried to install the Fulton Armory, I would get it about halfway down without even having the ball and spring installed, and it would get stuck. The front edge of the sight housing here would start to bind up with the receiver, and I couldn't get it to go more than about halfway. So I put the Rock River Arms in here, and it goes up and down just fine. But I wanted to know, what was out of spec, or find something that might not be right. And I did find at least one thing. Now, there could be other things going on here, but I did find that the Fulton Armory coming in at 1.110 is too wide. It's out of spec, and let me show you why. Okay, so if we look at the center line down here and go to the front edge, here's our specs: 0.591 plus 0, or you can go minus 2 thousandths. And from the same center line, you come up here to the rear edge, and you can see they don't give you a tolerance, but they say 0.514. So from the bottom center line going to the front edge, we have a range of 0.591 to 0.589. And from the center line rear side of the post to the rear edge of the sight housing, we're at that 0.514 again. Okay, so taking these numbers here, here's our maximum width. According to these numbers in the schematic I just showed you, the maximum width you can have is 1.105. And the minimum width you're supposed to have is 1.103. So when I measured the Rock River Arms yesterday, it came in right at 1.100. So it comes in a little bit under. It's not quite as wide as it should be. So it's under 3 thousandths from the minimum width. Now the Fulton Armory that I'm measuring right now comes in at 1.110. So it's too wide by 5 thousandths of an inch. And apparently that 5 thousandths is all it took to start binding up down here at the bottom, where it starts to get a little bit tighter. Now this receiver could be on the tight end of specs, but I do believe that the receiver is in spec. I didn't blueprint everything. I don't know exactly where the center line hole is on the receiver. There could be other things that maybe just aren't quite right with the receiver, but what we do know for a fact is the Fulton Armory rear sight housing is 5 thousandths too wide. Let me see if I can get rid of that glare. There you go. So you can see 1.110, 5 thousandths too wide. So anyway, that was the issue yesterday, and I just wanted to follow up on this because I just wanted to know myself what the showstopper was. Okay, Pete, North Las Vegas, over and out.